Alright, good folks, today the review of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mans, a pretty old fragrance by now, and I can say it because it was launched in my birth year, my year of birth, which is 1995, so it's quite a while ago already. The nose behind this fragrance is famous Oranges Gurjan. It is, of course, was a staple of the nice animation. It was, of course, a staple of the party people of those times. You know, going to the club, going to the bar was in those times a real loud fragrance. To be honest, I think. At least I know, I've heard about that it's a bit toned down right now. Doesn't project as much as they used to, still it's a nice fragrance, so let's get talk about it. Again, the top notes are lavender, mint, cardamom, bergamot and artemisia. So real nice, real fresh, a little bit spicy because of the cardamom, which makes it a bit more interesting. And I personally really like the cardamom bit of creeping out of all those, you know, fresh fragrance notes creeping out underneath, right into your nostrils. I like it. The middle notes are cinnamon, orange blossom, and caraway. Again, caraway, of course, a bit older kind of fragrance notes. But again, we're going on to the still fresh, but also more spicy because of the cinnamon. And actually, in a way, it's the fragrance proceeds a bit like it starts, little less fresh, a bit more toned down, and arriving in the base notes, which I really like. It's pretty sweet for. You know, it's a clubbing fragrance. What do you want? The base notes will be vanilla, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, and cedar. Again, the vanilla and the tonka bean, and actually also a little bit the amber will make it a bit sweet or great fragrance. Combined with the cedar and the sandalwood, make it a little bit more creamy, and the cedar gives it a little cedary push to make it also a magnificent fragrance. It's modern, comfortable, masculine, gentle, not too loud fragrance, but also I think in these days it will be a bit old school, a bit yesteryear if you want. Again, it's released in my birth year. The Jean-Paul Gaultier line has, of course, many flankers, many of them for a short time span. Of course, one of the more popular ones right now will be Ultramel and Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mâle Le Parfum, I guess, I believe it's called. And those will be more, Ultramel will be a bit more sweet, more clubbing kind, a bit like this one used to be. And Le Mâle is a more modern take on the same fragrance again. If you look on sites like Fragrantica, you can see in the trend graph, you can see it's a bit of tumbling down, which also, you know, again, as I stated before, really let you know that this one isn't as popular as it used to be, even though, of course, I found a dupe of it. Mind looks, I will make a review of this one also, which smells pretty much alike. The longevity of this one stated Fragrantica is between moderate and eternal, with long lasting in the middle, so you know it's pretty long lasting fragrance. I kinda agree to that, but it's projection of it is not that great. So the skin scent, I can see it be moderate to long lasting, but you know, in a few meter distance between you and your, I don't know, partner, whatever, I don't think it's projecting that long. Can be that I don't spray enough. I usually spray, I think 5 sprays. Depends a little bit on the fragrance. But I don't get that kind of projection longevity out of it. I think it's a real masculine fragrance again. Price value, I think it's a bit overpriced for the duration, for the longevity you get out of this one. But because that's kind of iconic fragrance, I really wanted to have it in my collection. I went for the smallest bottle, the 40 ml, and the ultra ml, the one I like a little bit more because it's sweeter, spicier, and you know the drill. I have in the 75 milliliter version. If you look online to the reviews of this fragrance, it's a bit all over the place. It's a really likable fragrance, so I haven't really seen reviews that's really hated. But it's also one very common review I have seen is that the old school one was way better, way more projecting, way stronger than this one. This one is more watery. And I can see that even though I never smelled the old school one, I think that if this one will be a bit more amped up. I don't know how they will choose it, maybe more ingredients per bottle, I don't know how it works, but I think if it's a bit more stronger, a bit better longevity, this could very well be one of my favorite fragrances. But the mere fact that it's that watery and it goes in the winds seemingly right away, and it's not that strong. I don't like it. There are, however, still very great reviews still of this one. That is a real panty dropper. People really love the fragrance. But I also see that there are many people saying that Le Mal Le Pauvre, the modern version again of this one, will be much better and seemingly a little bit more like the old school Gaultier Le Mal. So thanks for watching. I hope this one helps you decide if you want a human torso in your cabinet. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.